Hey, it's Mark Lynn here with your video thought for the day. All right, this morning I was reading in 2 Samuel, the first chapter, and all I could think about was these three words that just kept going through my brain. It was stupid, stupid, stupid. Now, I know for some people, stupid's a bad word and they don't want their kids to learn it, so maybe this should not be a kid-friendly video. I thought about changing it to dumb, 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 but I didn't think dumb, dumb, dumb. I thought stupid, stupid, stupid. And I think dumb's a bad word for some people anyway. So I thought, well, should I just say this was idiotic? And I thought, well, some people don't like that. So I got nothing there, but I want to tell you why I thought it was so stupid. Here's the backstory. King Saul, first king of Israel. Now, King Saul doesn't have a heart for God. His faith is pretty shallow. So when times got rough, he didn't follow what God told him to do. He was scared. He was just not the man of faith that needed to be leading Israel. So God had anointed David, the shepherd boy, to succeed Saul as king. But Saul's kingship wasn't over. It just would end in God's good time. David's being prepped to be ready to be king. So even when Saul was at his worst and sending his army to try to kill David and doing all he could to destroy who would be the future king, David still honored Saul as God's anointed and never killed him. Now, there came a time where the Philistines had gathered up for battle. And Saul is petrified, but he goes into battle. If the battle does not go well, and in the process, Jonathan, Saul's son, is killed. And Saul himself is mortally wounded, tries to get his armor bearer of sorts to kill him, but the armor bearer doesn't want to do it. So Saul, in essence, falls on his own sword, for lack of a better way of saying it, and kills himself before he can be captured. Now, meanwhile, David's got this small little army or troop of 600 men, and they're south in this place called Ziklag, and he's out trying to rescue his wife, who's been grabbed by Amalekite marauders, his wife and kids and those of others. He comes back victorious, only to see a couple of days later this Amalekite man come in and say, okay, I've just escaped from the battle between Israel and the Philistines. And David said, please fill me in. I want to know what happened. And the man says, well, the Israelites have been routed. They fled. And King Saul and his son Jonathan have been killed. And David says, how do you know that the king was killed? And the Amalekite lies. He wants to look big and important. He wants to try and show he's going to be David's right hand. He wants to elevate himself. So the man actually says to David, well, the battle was going bad. Saul was mortally injured, and Saul was, just not going to make it, and I realized it. So I went ahead and just took Saul's spear and killed Saul to put him out of his misery, like you might do a horse or something in a Western. And the guy is lying through his teeth, but he's thinking it's going to make him look so good. And he actually says, look, I grabbed his crown and his royal insignia, so you can now have this. I brought it to you, like, let me be your buddy. Well, yeah, don't ever get injured around that buddy. He'll run you through. So anyway, I'm just sitting there reading it. I'm thinking, stupid, stupid, stupid. And of course, David has the guy killed for killing the king, when the guy never killed the king. But that didn't work out to the guy's advantage. It was a stupid thing to do. And here's the moral of this story. Don't try to claim to be something you're not. Don't pad your resume. Don't try to be don't take credit for something that's not yours, because it comes back to bite you. The story says, be honest, be obedient, and have a deep faith walk with God, and things will turn out a whole lot better in your life. That's why I've made this your video thought for today.